Multiply the income, yeah. Multiply the income, yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. Today's show will multiply your income, and today's show is all about unemployment insurance. We're going to elaborate more. Last show we talked about credit insurance. This show is about unemployment insurance. So we wanted to, give y'all a little understanding because we seen the comments below asking to elaborate. So, Osman, what you got for us, Vic?
We're going to talk a little bit about unemployment insurance because we know like insurance and is important. Right now we're going through a pandemic. There's a lot of things happening out there. A lot of people lost their jobs, homes, and things of that nature. But right now we're going to talk about the importance of having insurance, but in particular right now, unemployment insurance. So let me know. I'm gonna let y'all know how heavy unemployment is and how it's affected us through this whole pandemic. So I'm gonna let my brother Ali break down some of the numbers, some of the unemployment numbers from the time the pandemic started, probably up to this point right here. You got some numbers for him, Ali?
Yeah, well, since March of 2020, unemployment applications had launched to nearly almost 7 million. Um, and since February, since the unemployment numbers came out, we're still having like 800,000 applications each time. So there's a great risk of people still being out of work and companies falling apart after this pandemic. So, Osman, can you just give them a little insight on how this unemployment insurance works and how important it is to us as individuals in this country?
Like when we talk about unemployment insurance, one thing come to mind is that, you know, right now we see what's going on with the pandemic. And, a lot of us, we have to, file with our particular state, go to the unemployment and file. And then we have to wait to get processed to get this money because we lost our job, and we really at the mercy of the state and the government to try to help and assist us in these situations. But, in most scenarios, we know prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So I always, try to, let everybody know that, we'll get our health insurance because, we might get ill. We have to go to the doctor. We get our life insurance because, a loved one might pass away and we want to make sure we be able to take it expenses, when they get called back to the creator. But like other situations too, we talked about the credit insurance, trying to be able to keep afloat when a crisis hit. And unemployment insurance covers things when a crisis hit. It also covers like your creditors and things of that nature when you get this unemployment insurance. And it might help you keep your home, your apartment, your vehicle, um, things that you're taking care of for your kids when you get this insurance. So you want to make sure you put these things in place. Yeah, I know it's an expense, but it's a necessary expense. So we got to remember like certain things are necessary expenses that we must have. So, and I think unemployment is something we should have in place. We're going to learn from this pandemic and have, everybody knows what's going on now. And if they had a chance to have foresight on it, they would already had unemployment insurance. So that's basically a main issue right now, being preventative in all areas. So we want to just touch a little bit on the importance of having unemployment insurance because nobody wants to be caught in a situation where they end up homeless or they have to go to food banks and things of that nature, because they lost their job through unforeseen circumstances like a pandemic or just being laid off for any other reasons. And this insurance is in place to take advantage of it, so we can keep ourselves in a nice, healthy position. So I hope I answered the question that they left down in the comments. I mean, as far as where to go get unemployment insurance, they got different companies that offer it. What I'm saying, and your job might offer it. So certain jobs offer it, so you could check that too. So that's just something to look into to be preventative. like I say, prevention is better than cure. So we're trying to bring the topics that's, you know, that affecting us now and has affected us in the past, and probably happen again in the future in some type of scenario, whether it's a large majority of the population or just you as an individual. So just keep in mind, we're trying to live smarter. We're trying to live smarter. So that's all I got. I'm gonna pass it back to H.
Well said, brother Osmond. Pretty much, like you saying, prevention is better than the cure. So, and you can prevent it, take measures ahead of time before hardship hit you. Ali, anything before I close out?
Yeah, your brother said it. Prevention. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're not certain, like you're not able to provide for your family. We see how the government kind of drops the ball in certain situations as far as these stimulus packages and getting money to the people. So you want to put yourself in the best situation to actually take care of yourself and your family.
Well said, my brother.
I mean, when you got that good credit, no matter what type of economy it is, bank's gonna show you love. That's what we basically
Show you
say.
love.
So pretty much we dropping that heat. Stay tuned, and we got more coming.
Permissible LLC.